Someone was. Okay, got it. Yeah. Yes.
What about if you
No, that's the question. What happened over there?
So what are the main categories of lights and what will be the?
Okay, so again, these lights over here, you can't manually adjust the degree of lights, right? Yeah, you can do it if you take off the top and you switch it. Some of them you switch from like 5,000 K, they call it, to 6,000 K, whatever. We're not concerned for that. That's a whole project. We're concerned that you might make it higher. Yeah, it's something like in the space. So what? Exactly. So, but some of them they have an adjustable where you can do it higher and low. So if it's the part that you press buttons higher, 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 we're not concerned for that because that is you're basically changing the entire. You're changing the entire thing, and the Gemara was never worried about it. The Gemara never said you're going to add more oil. The Gemara said you might tilt it. So one that might be, I actually have one in my house, which is a twisty one that you slowly twist it. And as you twist it, the light gets brighter, brighter, brighter. You're not clicking from level to level. So same thing. That would be the same problem. I would have a problem. So you would so don't read things too delicate next to it, like the Rambam, like the Alter Rebbe said, Iyun Harbe. But don't read things too delicately next to it. But if you're just reading a regular book that you could read next to the window or whatever, you should be okay. But if it's small or if you're trying to see the differences between things, then be careful. Yeah, either have a siman or don't read them or ask someone to remind you. Then you could do that if you have those. Yeah, if you cover it with something. Candles, most candles are not a problem. Regular candles are not a problem. The problem would be the ones that become like a liquid in the cup, because then you might tilt it. But the regular ones that are regular candles, you're not going to tilt. It's not going to help you. Why would you tilt it?
So it's very rare they'll actually get this case.
Yeah, nowadays, yes, but it used to be very common because that's the only lights they had. They didn't have the other candles. Shoals maybe had even those, and yeah.
What if you like go to a hotel and they have like a weird clapping light thing?
Someone just asked that, no?
Yeah.
So it's
The clap.
again, what's the question? Can you clap to turn it on? What's the question?
No, like yeah, but they call if you clap or if you clap.
So first of all, don't clap. What I say? Don't clap. So I was not saying that's not the bigger issue. Is some of them are literally when you walk in and you move, they start turning stuff on and off. So you have to know what type it is. Most of them are the pile. They probably won't be a problem. It's not ideal. Don't make it in your house. But if you're in a hotel where there's light in the bathroom and as you walk by, something on the bottom sort of turns on to give it what they call an accent, like a rim or. Usually it's not a problem because you don't need it, you don't want it, you're not actively turning it on. No. I'm saying as things become more modern, there's a guy I know that he built in this shul downtown that's not practicing shul, but whatever. The building, he made the faucet when you turn it on, so blue light goes on. So the few times that we used it for Shani Yom Kippur, it was a big problem. So if you turn it on mamish a little bit, then it doesn't go on. So you have to find like the happy balance. So either way, the point, no, but it doesn't matter. There's secretion, there's direct. You're turning it on in a way. Not dafka, you're right. You're not really. You're turning on the flow of water. The water will cause it to turn on. So you have to know, but that's a side point. I don't want to get into too discussion. Here we're worried about someone might actually do something directly. That's the whole Gzeda. And the Gzeda was for Deraisa, not a Derabanan. So if you're telling me that most of our lights are Derabanan, so even the one that becomes a little bit higher, that probably wouldn't be a problem either because it's a Gzeda. So it could be the light. It could be the lights. Actually, I want to take that back. It could be the lights actually would not be a problem these days because it's a Gzeda. Unless you could say it was part of the original Gzeda that we had yesterday. But the original Gzeda was for anything. Okay, let's leave that for now. Okay, any other questions? It's not what we're going to do. Yeah. Midaraisa? No, Midaraisa, the chash was not you're going to change the oil. The chash was you're going to tilt it.
No, that'd be the rice be tilted.
Yeah, because you make the flame bigger.
That'd be
Mavir. You can't feed a flame. But they were not concerned you're going to add oil. That's a far Gzeda. Well,
it says you can't light a fire.
They said Iru Ish B'chom correct?
Right, so but you're not lighting it.
No. Well, so okay, this is the whole Gemara. Even making it bigger would still be considered making it. Making it bigger would also is also called Mavir. It's the same thing. Making the fire. Look, I don't want to get into it. Basically, fire operates in a few things. There's light, there's heat, there's consumption of fuel, there's a few different processes, and when you add fuel and it gets consumed and it causes more heat and more light, that's the Issa Deraisa. You don't actually have to strike the match. Yom Tif is something else. Striking the match has to do with because you could have done it before, so it's a separate thing. But on Shabbos, any increase would be the same thing.
Burning more things.
Yes, it's combustion. It's using more. It's making more heat and light from consuming the fuel that you put there. You got to know your stuff for sure. Yeah.
2 questions. Number 1, you walk into the bathroom,
You see
Okay.
a three ghost.
light turns on. Alright, so.
You want to know if you can stay in there?
You gotta stay in the bathroom.
You have to stay.
Same like you stand, you sit down and you don't move.
Coming up real.
And the light turns off, or you gotta get up, turn the light, and the light's gonna turn on, and then walk out.
I'm stopping the recording here, but basically, because it's off topic, but